Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Reddit review in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I have a feeling today is going to be a fun one, so let's jump straight into it. Every character in my valley after I spammed them with flowers to get them to level 10. Oh man, that is true. Although I do not use flowers anymore. I use gems because they're way more efficient. And sometimes I would use purified night shards, which is the most efficient thing to give for friendship. I have a whole video where I tested pretty much almost every item in the game and gifting it to villagers and how much experience it gives to the friendship level. So if you want to check out that video, just Google Star and Sky Friendship and you're probably going to find it. New custom Tiana's place. My god, from this far it actually looks like Tiana. That is nice. I really like this outfit. That just looks just like her. Finally done with my plaza. That is a lot of gazebos. That is a lot of gazebos. It is pretty though. I like the idea of putting all the houses to the sides. Oh, and having roads. Oh my god. That's exactly what I wanted to do with... Oh my god. This is genius. Having like a crosswalk. That is so good. It looks so clean. Man, I'm gonna steal it so hard. Oh, yes. I'm gonna definitely steal it so hard. I'm curious why people don't do the turns. I've seen multiple cities with roads, but is it that difficult to make the road like the stripe, the wide stripes in the middle, to turn instead of just going straight through? I wonder why nobody does it. This is such a cool layout. My goodness. Such a good idea. Well done. RIP. After I took my picture, my parrot died. That is such... Is that your submission? That is so funny. I just got such a cool idea for a dream snap. I don't know when or where it will fit. But imagine... Like, I showed on the live stream how to make this glitch happen when your bird just looks like it died. Basically, all you need to do is to just... you try to lag your console or the computer, just make sure the resolution is set to 2.0, not 1.0, and potentially run a couple more things on the background so the game becomes very laggy. And that's when you switch between the poses, between the bird pose and the regular pose. The bird is gonna momentarily appear on the ground. So, doing this pose, looking at the sky and screaming, and the dead bird near you. Oh my god. I just got myself a winter dream snap for one of them future seasons. Moana OG dress. Wait, where did you get that? Oh, that was... So that's the dress she used to give? I don't know. I honestly don't remember at all. Wait, what happens? Is that... What? Someone brought this up in a group and I'm still salty they changed the color of this and never brought back the original color variation in any form. The only pic I could find was from over a year ago via Google and Reddit. So this was the original on the left and on the right is the current one? I don't know why they changed it. I like both colors. I can't even decide which one I like more. I wish they just brought both colors as options. Why do they want to make me cry? Why isn't symmetry thing in this game? Why is everything just slightly off? I'm trying to make the outside of my house cute, but I can't get the paths to line up just right. Yeah, I know. I know. We all feel your pain, Alicia. We all feel your pain. I have 3 of these same tops. Why DLV? Classic red vest, festive vest. I mean, they're not exactly the same, right? There's Mickey on these two. And the tie is a little bit different. They're like almost identical, but they're slightly a little bit different. Frozen Fortress size. Yeah, this is the tallest building in the game, guys. If you want a giant skyscraper, then this building is for you. Merlin renovation. Damn, that looks cool. Honestly, if that was the entrance to the Merlin's house, I would be visiting Merlin all the time. This is so good. Can Tiana be coming soon? Tiana series will release in 2024 in Disney Plus. Really? We are getting a whole series? I wonder what would be the plot. Fascinating. I mean, it's very possible that they want to advertise the show in Disney Dreamlight Valley and release Tiana in 2024. I would say that pretty much seals it in my mind. That would be perfect opportunity for them to add her in the game. Parrots that photobomb me get punished. Okay, that is a cool photo, by the way. Oh man, that's what I did. That's what I did to my parrot. I'm sorry. Oh, that's hilarious. This should be a dream snap. This should be a dream snap. When you realize you just made 300 plus asphalt without borders by accident. Where is this from? It looks like it could be from DuckTales, but I've seen so many episodes of DuckTales. I do not remember this in DuckTales. I need to know where this is from. What character do you not want to join the valley? Okay, before even reading this post, I just want to say I don't understand. I don't understand some people who hate on certain characters in the game and saying basically it ruins the game for them, and like literally they put them far away so they can not see them ever. Like I don't know why would anybody hate any character in the game to the point where it would ruin their playing experience. Like, okay, I can understand some characters being your favorites, some characters being like less favorite, but hate a character like to some extent that I've seen people hating characters on Reddit, it just blows my mind. So I hope we're not gonna see too many people like this in this comment section. I see the opposite question a lot. I'm curious. Me personally, and don't come for me, but the Genie from Aladdin. Genie is always going to be the late and great Robin Williams. So you don't want to see Genie just because you don't want to hear him speak in a different voice? I mean, I guess there's worse reasons not to want to have a character, but I don't know. I would still give him a chance. Maybe it's gonna sound good. Who knows? On the off chance they got permission to use his voice for the character, I'd probably end up bawling my eyes out a lot. And if they didn't get permission and use his voice anyway, still sad but also rage. And finally, if they had to sub a different voice, would it even be Genie? My thoughts are yes, it would be Genie. I need to search who took over Robin Williams for Genie. Wait, so Robin Williams didn't even voice Genie in the second Aladdin movie. He only voiced the first movie? I didn't even know that. Oh, so he had a falling out with Disney because he had a strict agreement before signing into Aladdin that he didn't want his voice involved in merchandising. Interesting. And Disney completely disregarded their agreement and used his voice anyway. Was it like a written agreement? Couldn't he sue them? Or like how did it even happen? Why would they breach it? And then Robin Williams came back for Aladdin 3. So he was... Okay, this is crazy. So he was in half of Aladdin movies. Okay, so he was voiced by Robin Williams in Aladdin, Aladdin and the King of Thieves, Great Months. Okay, wow, there's a lot of... Wow, there's a lot of Aladdin movies. There was also Dan Castellaneta in TV. So the only ones I watched were TV series, so I guess I've never heard... And I also watched them dubbed in Russian, so I never heard any of these voices. Wow. Dan Castellaneta did a lot of voices. There's a good chance he might do the voice for this one. Jim Meskiman. Okay, I'm kind of curious to see people's thoughts, because I don't mind seeing... I like Genie as a character. I think he would be pretty fun to have in Dreamlight Valley. And honestly, For me personally, I don't think whoever voices him would bother me that much, but we'll see what other people have to say. I don't think there are too many. I don't want to have at least once, but I do want the option for sending some of them back to their home worlds. The valley is going to get really crowded with all these doors left to be opened and the limited amount of space we have. That is true. That is very true. Did Belle really just say this? I put her finishing the Belle quest because she just didn't feel like Belle. So she's in my village now and I hang out with her for the first time. It took a few tries to get her to hang out. When I needed to leave, I clicked that I had to go and then would hang out later, and she said, every village has people who only think of themselves. Huh. Really? That sounds like a crazy coincidence. Let's see what people have to say. I think she was talking about Gaston based on her life in her own village. Not you or the other characters. Yeah. Yeah, that was just a very unfortunate coincidence. And honestly, I still don't get it. I don't understand not wanting to play a quest if you don't like the character. I just don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Touch base? Sometimes I feel like I'm a project manager for Dreamlight Valley. Touching base, circling back, closing the loop. I don't get it. I feel like there is some reference that I'm missing for this one. Somebody explain this to me in the comments. I have a theory. Okay, interesting. This is a theory. I literally just thought of it. What if, since we have access to the Forgotten's Valley and it looks blocked off, kind of how our game was in the beginning before we unlocked stuff, what are we going to slowly unlock their valley to and unlock villain characters possibly? Does it look blocked off? I don't remember now how it looks, to be honest. Must be bunnies. Yes. Yes, the true evils in Disney Dreamlight Valley are bunnies. What is this? Okay, if this is your dream snap, you have to win this. How on earth did you... This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. What the hell? Great picture. Is Elsa just off camera? Yeah. What are the chances? How do you even capture something like this? This deserves the first place. Please tell me you've submitted this for the previous challenge. It would be perfect. Perfect. Oh my god. Well, we got the Frosty Fortress 2-1 error once again, but it seems like it's been resolved. And no compensation this time because it was only affected very few people, it looks like. I mean, I haven't seen too many people complain. Maybe that's why they didn't do a compensation. My Lion King bedroom. That looks very clean. I love the rug, actually. Wait, what kind of... This rug looks so good. Nice little desk. Is this Touch of Magic desk? It looks... I don't remember seeing this in the game. Very nicely done. Oh, Eric, why? Fish tacos and eating with Belle? How could you... Oh, look at it. Look the way he looks at her. Oh my god, that smolder. She must be melting in her seat. But honestly, he knows what's up. He picked the most prettiest character in the entire valley. Prove me wrong. Argue with me. Tell me Belle is not pretty. She is absolutely gorgeous. And Eric's shoulders are still wider, so I don't think he'll feel insecure with her. Perfect match. Match made in heaven. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Huge thanks to all of our supporters. Let me know your thoughts about Genie in the comments. I'm really curious. Because if people... I've seen so many complaints about Belle's voice not sounding similar to what she was in the original movie. I'm afraid we're gonna have even bigger problem with Genie if he doesn't sound. I mean, I don't think you can win with Genie. Like, they obviously cannot use the original Robin Williams voice because it was literally, I don't see how he could possibly leave, like, agree to his voice to be used after his death if he didn't even want it to used in any kind of merchandising or advertising in his life. He even left the Disney franchise for a while for this. Like, I don't see him actually giving permission to use his voice. So if it's going to be anybody else's voice, they just cannot win. People just going to complain, even though it's literally impossible to use the original voice. So is it fair to completely exclude a great character from a great game just because we cannot get his voice 100% accurate? I don't know. My opinion is it's not fair, but I'm curious to know what you think. Huge thanks. See you in the next one, and goodbye.